Het is toch gaaf. Dan zie je gisteren iemand op een podium staan en werkelijk waar iedereen helemaal fan. En ja, dan zit hij hier nu gewoon tegenover mij op de maandagochtend. Met zijn brilletje op en de band verder thuis gelaten. Zijn debuutplaat komt eraan op 22 september. En het album heet gewoon zoals hij heet. Of althans, wat zijn achternaam is. Hozier, good morning.
Morning.
And thanks for being here this early.
No, thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
Good. Not too bad. Good.
What do you think of the down the rabbit hole gig yesterday?
It was lovely. I was worried with the rain.
Yeah.
But just before we went on, the sun came out and stuff, and people were in good spirits. So.
Yeah, it was a new festival. Did you have time to walk around? Or?
Sadly not. I did around the lake. I did.
Yeah.
On the other side of it, I did.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which was lovely. Yeah.
Ja, het zag er fantastisch uit. Echt een soort Teletubby-landschap met dus inderdaad een meertje waar je vlotten kon bouwen en allemaal tentjes die er stonden. Ik zei al, hele lekkere eetentjes. Maar goed, dan gaat het vooral om de muziek. En daar stond hij dan met zijn band. A great band you have, I have to say.
Oh, thank you.
There's this girl. I think it's a violin or what
it's
is it?
A cello.
A cello, of course, it's a cello, yeah. And she did a great performance of A Whole Lotta Love, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Maar dan dus met een cello. And a lot of new tracks because your album will be launched this September. Everything's finished for you?
Yeah, we were at the mastering, kind of mixing and mastering stage just very recently, but yeah, it's kind of everything's good to go, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Ja, hij heeft eerder dit jaar al een EP uitgebracht. Eigenlijk heeft hij nog een EP van vorig jaar. Dat weet ik nog wel. Oktober, november, toen was ik in Amerika. I was in the States during, I think, about November.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the first time I heard your song on a college radio station.
Yeah.
And I was driving, nobody has something to do with that, but I know exactly where I was. And then your song came and I was like, what was that? And of course, Shasham is doing his job.
Oh, what? Yeah.
So then I knew it's something new. Hozier. En nu heeft hij dit jaar ook zijn tweede EP uitgebracht. Die heet From Eden. Kan ik wel wat dingen van laten horen. You did it yesterday, yeah. Sedated. Dat staat dus allemaal op het EP'tje dat From Eden heet. Het andere EP'tje heet Take Me to Church. En daar komt er dus dan een album aan. Yeah, about Take Me to Church. Of course, for you it's a bit of an old song, maybe.
It's newer than a lot of my songs. Maybe a year.
Oh, really?
Just over a year, but it's not too old.
Not too old. Okay. Here in Holland, this week it's the mega hit, our play of the week.
Thank you so much.
There should be a reason why you wrote this song.
There's a few reasons. There's a lot of thinking behind it, but I mean it's a love song, but there's kind of the song I suppose is about the church, but it's about being human, or what it is to be human, and the natural side of that, and loving somebody regardless of who that is too, and organizations who would make you feel ashamed of what it is to be human.
Yeah, and you come from Ireland, so the church is a big thing over there. What's your reason to write this song?
I don't know. I mean, it's. I think there's a lot of elements of there's a lot of elements of anger in the song and stuff.
Yeah.
And
my church offers no absolution. I was born sick, but I love it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if I got into the nitty gritty of it, there's a few kind of ways to look at that. Obviously, we either with the church kind of institutionalizes in many ways a culture of homophobia, a culture of sexism, and so we were born sick kind of references that, but also there's a lovely poem called Chorus Sacerdotum, which I heard through a guy called Christopher Hitchens, who's now dead, who was a famous, very, very outspoken atheist, I suppose.
Okay.
But I'm not like that's not what the song's about for me. But the born sick and commanded to be well is what
from
this line from that song. Yeah.
And the amen is like, because I think I know this part.
It's possible that it's kind of, I mean, it's a real gospel part.
Yeah.
But there is a song called Amen. I don't know if you might be thinking of that, which I think I'm not sure who did it first, but it's kind of based on a traditional.
Yeah, it's
stance.
a traditional. Yeah.
But Otis Redding did a gorgeous version of it.
Okay. Well, before you're going to play, and this Monday morning it will be a fragile version because you're here alone. Something happened this weekend, and I think you're gonna like it. Elton John, he had a big interview with Sky News.
No way.
And this is about the song as well.
I don't see why Catholic priests have to be celibate. It's crazy. You know, these are old and stupid things, and the church hierarchy might be, up in arms about it, the traditionalists. But times have changed. We live in a different time. If Jesus Christ was alive today, I cannot see him as the Christian person that he was and the great person that he was saying this could not happen. He was all about love and compassion and forgiveness and trying to bring people together. And that is what the church should be about.
So,
hey,
Elton John.
Good old Elton John.
He's with you.
Yeah.
All right, why don't you go to the playground?
I will do. Thank you very much.
En dan gaat hij daar staan en zitten. Het is hij valt me nog deze ochtend mee. Ik moest zo lachen. Gisteren was het optreden. Ik heb het echt van A tot Z uitgezeten. En toen ging je ook gewoon zo heel, bijna een beetje schuchter en lief zo bedanken. Van bedankt. En deed ze hem even een buiging met het hele bandje. En toen ging hij nog een keer zwaaien. Het was echt schattig en aandoenlijk. Maar dat klinkt zo lullig, maar dat was het echt. Hozier dus.